Okay, we're recording, so welcome. Welcome everybody. I'm grateful that you're all here today. And I'm gonna go ahead and mute everybody. In fact, if you guys can mute yourselves, that would be even easier because we're working from our iPad. So it's a little bit more difficult. So if you could mute yourself, that would be awesome. Thank you. But thank you for joining us. We're glad you're here. If you don't know who we are, let me introduce ourselves. Like my name is Matt. I'm Matt. My name is
Trisha.
we're gonna be backwards today. So my name is Trisha, and
I'm
this
Matt.
is of course Matt. We are 2-star VPs, so we are your upline. Eventually, you roll up to us. I don't know how because we have another VP on the line. We have Kathleen Langsdale. So Kathleen, do you want to introduce yourself too?
Sure, I'm Kathleen, and I am from Birmingham, Alabama. And I have the absolute honor and pleasure of having Trisha and Matt as my upline.
Awesome. I'm going to mute all. Sorry, let me mute this all.
Yeah.
All right, so Kathleen, sorry, I just muted you. You can unmute yourself, but yeah, from Birmingham. We've worked together for how long? How long has it been, Kathleen?
I've been with Patros 3 years on June 1st.
3 years. You just
yes!
had your anniversary. So exciting. Yay. So we're really excited to have you here, have one of our VPs here. So she'll do some team recognition here in just a minute for her team, but we are just glad that you're here. We love that you would spend your first Tuesday of the month here as a team. We're the 5-star team, and where we can kind of talk about monthly incentives and recognition and so forth. Okay, so Matt, I always like to highlight Matt because he does not get to be with us often. Often I'm working during the day, so if I'm going live or anything, you know, you're seeing me. But Matt is very much involved in the business. He runs things. He goes to networking each week. He is very much in recognition. He helps me pull the reports for recognition and things. So we're grateful for him. In fact, one of his customers placed an order today. So he's very, very much involved in the business. So I'm grateful to have him here today where we can see. And we've got people trying to go on the wrong link, but they'll have to figure it out. Okay, so let's go to some recognition. Well, first off, we're going to do a drawing. At the end of the call, anybody that was here participating, we kind of like to mix things up and make it fun. So at the end of the call, we're going to draw for 2 prizes. You'll get 2 prizes that we'll mail out just for being here and participating and hanging out. So when Kathleen does her portion, I'll be busy, Matt and I will be busy jotting down names of who's here. And then at the end of the call, we'll draw some names. So stick around for that. But let's talk about rank advancements because last month, I don't know if you are aware, but we had an incredible, incredible month, right, Matt? I mean, it was awesome.
We did, yeah. Pottery in general had a record-breaking month. In fact, as a group, we broke $200,000 for the first time. That's huge. That's a big milestone.
Yeah.
So
amazing.
Pat yourself on the back and congratulate yourselves and your teams because it very much is a team effort. You know, Trish and I have a small part to play, but overall the team did amazingly well and really set a new milestone, a new high mark for pottery. So way to go, everybody.
Yeah, way to go. So cool. And like you said, pat yourself on the back because that's very much a group effort. It wasn't just us. It was a lot of us all working together to make that happen. So that was exciting. We had record sponsoring last month. And the dollar promotion obviously helped, but I mean, record breaking when they've done this before, you know, that it hasn't been nearly as successful. Didn't they say on the leader call 10 times more sponsoring in the month of June than ever before than the typical average?
Yeah. In fact, what was the end result? Do you remember?
No, I don't know if they've made it public.
But it was several hundred pet pros. I think ultimately we were trying to hit 1,000. But I remember back when we first started, it took a couple years to hit 500.
Yeah.
And at the end of that, there was a big contest, like $5,000 giveaway at the end for reaching 500 pet pros. So to surpass that number in a single month is huge. Yeah. It's awesome.
It's
so
really
again,
cool.
Way to go. Pat yourselves on the back.
So I would love to see, use the comment section if you can, or feel free to take yourself off mute and tell us this, but 750 pet pros in June. Amazing. 750 in 1 month when Matt said it took a couple years to get 500. So super cool. I would love to hear from you. I would love to see by raise of hands, or if you want to comment in the chat box, if you want to take yourself off mute and say, yeah, I did. I just want to do some recognition here and ask some questions. And if it applies to you, raise your hand, comment, whatever it is you want to do. So who had new volume in the month of June? If you did, raise your hand, raise your paw. If you had new volume, me, Kim saying me, good, Kathleen saying me. I love it. I love it. So use the comment if you're not on. Oh, Marcy, look at this.
Hey, cool.
It has like a
Marcy
hand at
raised
the
her
bottom.
hand.
I love that. That's so cute. Okay, that's a cute little icon. I haven't seen that before. So good. Look at that. Look at all of you that brought a new volume. That's remarkable. I love it. So what about a new pet pro that got active? Were you a new pet pro in the month of June and got active last month?
Are you asking for new pet pros who got
Yeah.
active, or if you helped a new pet pro get active?
No, if you were a brand new pet pro in the month of June and you got 150 or more in sales, which means you got active and earned your kit, raise your hand, shout out, give a comment. I know we have some here. I know we do. Are they being shy? Mary, you were one. Let's see. Oh, Mary joined in a month before, in May. So maybe we don't have any of those newbies on, but I know we had tons. Okay, so you were brand new but didn't make the 150, but you're here. You are here, Jen. I'm so glad you're here, because you know what? Sometimes that happens. I don't know if I had 150 if we did in our first month. So we're so proud of you for being here. Okay,
not.
Way to go. That's cool. So I love that. All right. What about who sponsored a pet pro in the month of June? Yeah, you joined into May. Okay, good. Okay, good.
Yeah, we did.
Yay, we did. Awesome. Love it. Carolyn, I know you did. Shelly, you did. Joe, you did. I think most everybody on here did. So yeah, use that chat box. Awesome.
Carolyn's raising her hand.
Oh, Carolyn. Okay, it's cut off, but I know you did.
Oh, that's your pillow. It looked like you.
But I know she did. Okay, awesome. Love it. So here's why we're doing recognition a little bit differently. Usually I have a list. Matt and I are reading off of a list. But today, the reporting it's just challenging. So it would have taken me probably 10 hours to go through it all. And I didn't have 10 hours to give. So we're doing it a little bit backwards. But anyway, that's why I'm asking you to raise your hand. Okay, and then who got 1 plus 5 last month? Did any of you get 1 plus 5? Not 1 5 500. We're going to recognize that in a minute. So 1 plus 5 means you got 1 pet pro and enrolled 5 easy ship customers. 1 plus 5. Kathleen's raising her hand. Joey, raise your hand. I know you did. Tammy, is that a hand raising? Use
Joey,
the chat
2
box.
hands on the wheel.
I know. Good call. Good call. Marcy did. Yay. Love it. Way to go. So these are really important pieces to highlight. We love to highlight the new volume, sponsoring pet pros, 1 plus 5. These are the activities that really are growing your business. They're helping you get cash in your pocket, which is really great. That's what we want, right? We want more cash in our pocket. We want more pets that we're helping. So that's why we're highlighting those things.
That's the secret to your growth and your team's growth.
Yeah.
1 and 5, 1 5 500.
So well done. Well done. Exciting times in June, and we're all feeling it. You know, the leaders, we've been in here for a while. We've kind of seen how things have gone, and just in the last month or two, we're really seeing exciting things happening. Kathleen and I were talking about that earlier. It's really, really fun to be part of this movement. So glad you're here and glad you're all part of that. Matt's going to go over now some actual rank advancements that we had in the month of June, and Kathleen's going to go over a couple as well. So if you don't hear your name, it might be because Kathleen's sharing it.
So with incredible growth and incredible sales numbers, definitely comes rank advancements. So we had several this month we wanted to recognize. So now this is what they rank to. Okay, so promoting to senior pet pro, we had Barbara Williams. Promoting to director, we had Shelly Windsor.
There's Shelly. Hi, Shelly.
Yay, Shelly.
See Shelly.
Joey Lee, right next to Shelly.
Yay,
there.
there's Joey.
Courtney Cobb.
I don't know if she's on. I didn't see her.
And Jennifer Norris. So all promoted to director. Awesome job. That qualifies you for our Legacy Leadership Conference in January. So that's a big milestone in your career. And then we also had a 2-star VP promotion from Amber Sanders.
So that one we've kind of kept on the down low. We wanted to make sure and verify and get it official. But as of today, it's official. 2-star
VP. That's a big deal.
A huge deal. In fact, we'll talk about the pop-up bonuses here in a minute, but that qualifies her for a $15,000 bonus. So she comes from this team. She has her own team that she's running, her own team meeting and Facebook page and everything. So we don't see Amber a lot on our page, but she does come from this group. So super, super, super exciting. A huge, huge accomplishment. But really, I mean, we all started at the same place. That's what I love to highlight. We all started at Pet Pro and we all worked our way up. Amber's been here. She just had her 4-year anniversary. So I don't want to discourage anyone or the promotions we just heard, because I've shared before, the most important promotion that is that you're up for is the one that you're having next. So all these directors that we just read, the very most important promotion is senior director now, right? And for the senior Pet Pro, the next promotion is director. So just super proud of everybody here, because it's a group effort, it's a team effort to rank advance. And so I'm just proud. Can you tell? I'm just really proud.
We're proud. And don't be afraid to reach out to your upline, because your upline, has been where you are. And, if you're a director shooting for senior director, work with your upline for that paw up and get whatever help you need. We're here to support.
Yep. Okay, why don't we do the 1-5-500?
So we kind of talked a little bit about 1 in 5, 1-5-500. 1 Pet Pro, 5 easy ship customers, and 500 in new volume. 500 in personal volume, 150 of which is new.
Yeah.
So like we said, that's the key to growing your business. So 1-5-500 achievers for the month of June. Trish and I, Kathleen Lanesdale.
Yay! There's Kathleen.
Amber Sanders, Joey Lee.
Yay!
Yay. Jennifer Norris. Yay. And both Joey Lee and Jennifer Norris, I believe that's the first time you get 1-5-500. So extra big shout out.
Oh, Shelly, did you too? I don't think I didn't see you. Oh, few. Okay, I thought you were saying you too. And I'm like, oh no. Okay.
And then Lisa McGowan also hit 1-5-500. So well done. Big round of applause for everybody.
That's awesome. Okay, Kathleen, you ready to give some shout outs to your team?
I sure am ready. Hey, it's great to see everybody on. And our team, and we're called, for those of you that don't know, we're called the Paw Stars. And there's quite a bit of noise. Is it me, Tricia? Okay.
I'm muting right now. Sorry.
That's okay. But I do want to, I want to say that we had record. We had a nice flow of new Pet Pros enrollments, and our team, and 57% of all the Pet Pros that enrolled in June became active, which is just awesome. And it's a great testimony to the team, the coaching, and really to each and every person that joined Pawtree, because they came with a why. They came with a strong reason to be here, and that's what we want. So real quickly, I'd like to give some shout outs to Marcy Smith. Also achieved 1-5-500. Well, she achieved 8-6-500. So, or 750. And no. Wait, yeah, 750. But anyway, and also Marcy also double promoted this month. In June, she went from senior Pet Pro to director to senior director. So she's also eligible for a PAW bonus, along with the fast start bonuses for promoting to director. There was a fast start bonus, and also for promoting to senior director. So she got the double dip on her senior director bonus with the PAW up and the fast start. So that's something that if you're new, you might want to really take a look at the fast start sheet and reach for those goals, because there's lots of, it's great to build your team, but there's also a lot of money, a lot of cash that you can receive when you follow the fast start program. Then we also had another promotion. We had Carol Ingram. Carol's been with us for, I think, about 2 years. And Carol kind of took a sabbatical for a little while, but she came back because she realized that Pawtree really is a great opportunity. The products are great, and she'd like to retire from her other business. And she has just given it everything she has to build her Pawtree business. And she was promoted this month to Senior Pet Pro, and I'm so proud of her because Carol's worked really hard. So that's really a great thing. As far as the team, I just want to tell you, for the Paw Stars out there, we have doubled our sales in the last 6 months. And, we're one of the younger teams, but we are growing and we're rock solid. As I told you, we are the Paw Stars rock, and we are definitely a rock solid team. There's such momentum in this team. I tell you, it's sometimes hard for me to sleep at night. People are so engaged. The mindset is great. Everything is just really doing well. And I thank each and every one of you. I think that's all I have with shout outs. I do have more to say, but I don't think, did I miss something, Tricia?
No, that was great. That was perfect. Love it. I mean, it really is exciting. If you can't tell, we're all really excited. As VPs, we get to plug into the home office once a week. We talk with the home office staff. Every Monday we have a call. And so we get to hear straight from Roger, from our sales director, Melissa Davis, our director of field development, Tammy. And so we get to hear kind of the inside scoop of what's going on. And I think that's part of why we're so jazzed right now, because we just hear their side of things and how quickly things are moving and shaking. And you're all part of that. And you're all here. I mean, that's what also makes it so exciting, is that even if you're just getting started, if you're just entering this whole Pet Pro, Pottery family, I guess that's a better way to say it. If you're just beginning this Pottery family journey, you are in really good shape. Let's just put it that way, right? So Kathleen, why don't you talk to us more about the new Pet Pro? I'm a new Pet Pro. What do I do now? That's what we were going to have you cover.
Yeah. So I really want to congratulate each and every one of you that either enrolled, or if you are a Pet Pro that now has some new, as we were calling them, puppies under you, new Pet Pros that are on your team. So the enrollment was great, but now what? That's the big question. Now what? I've got these new people. Some of them became active. Some of them didn't. What do I do now? Okay, now I've got a team. What do I do? Well, I'm going to just, does anybody have any suggestions? Anybody want to just unmute themselves and give me a quick tip and then we'll just go on from there?
Do your training in your dashboard.
Rallyware. Thank you. Perfect.
I would say make your list. That's like the most important piece. If you don't have if it's all up in your head and you haven't taken the time to write it out, you're going to be out of business really fast. So actually write it down.
Make a list. That's right. Okay. Those were a couple things that I wanted to mention. But the first thing I would say that each of you as a leader, each of you as leaders, I would say the first thing you should do is, if you have not already, have a conversation with your new Pet Pros and get a sense of their why. Is the Pet Pro interested in building their business? What is their mindset? If any of you listened to, what was her name? I forgot already. Leslie Zan. It was all about mindset. So what is your mindset? What is their mindset? Once you understand that, then it's time to start coaching. Time to start helping your new Pet Pro continue to build and grow their business. This month, the incentives are awesome. I know Tricia posted them on the Facebook page, and each and every one of us got an email on that. And it's all about new PV this month. That's primarily for the new folks. It's for all of us. But there's a great way to earn free product and all sorts of things by getting new PV. And I think we've got 3 or 4 different levels. And I would encourage each and every one of you to go for the gusto, go for the 500 new PV. That could sound a little scary, but I'll tell you what, here's a couple tips. One is every new pet pro. We shouldn't stop recruiting since we had the dollar. People still want to build, are interested in pottery. They're still wanting to build a business. With the new, by enrolling a new pet pro this month and really every month, you get $100 in new PV. And that goes towards that $500 in PV. So, hey, recruit 5 new pet pros. You got your $500, you're getting your kit. You're in great shape. The 3 for $30 is another way to get new business. Go back to the people that you've already sold the 3 for $30 and see how, do some customer service. How they like it. Would they like to buy some treats? Would they like to try skin support, ear wash and dry, anything? Find out a little bit more about their pet. And I'm sure we have products that they would be interested in buying. That's another way to get, although that would not be considered new PV, would it, Tricia? No, that's not. Sorry about that. That's not new PV. Has to be a new customer. Sorry.
First time order, yeah.
But it's still good to get to build your business. I'm sorry about that. Got off on a tangent. Anyway, how do I coach? So how do you coach? I'm going to do some screen share real quick, and I'm going to show you something that that I'd like you to see. Here, wait a minute. Let me go.
I know, I hope you can. I don't know if you can screen share. Well,
I think I can, yeah. Oh, yeah, here we go. I'm going to show you this right here. You see this? Can you guys see that? Right, let's see. Can you see this over here? Did it not work? Hold on.
no, sadly we can't.
Hold on. Here we go. Can you see?
There it's coming.
There we go. Yeah, perfect.
Okay, what do you see?
Your master library.
Yes, I'm trying to move this over. Oh, man.
We're seeing now your Google.
I know. Just a minute. Here, I was trying to move the whole thing over. And wait a minute. Here we go. Okay. I just want to show you this. If you go into your library, type in the word coaching. Look at all these sheets on how to coach. Coaching prep sheet. Coaching people. Over here, and I will show you this. Yes. What are you dreaming of? Here's a coaching sheet. Great for yourself. Great to give to your new pet pros. What are you dreaming of? What do you want out of pottery? There's another one here. This was something that Leslie, that we talked about this week. This is a new sheet. Monthly goal setting and tracking sheet. Perfect. Perfect for you. Perfect for your new pet pros. All of this is in the library. I just wanted to show you where it was, so it's real easy for you to find. Okay, I'm going to go back and back out of screen sharing, but I did want to show you that. Some other things to talk to new pet pros about. TSA, 2 a days, easy, 2 a day. Everybody, doesn't matter where you are. You're talking pottery. If you're at the gas station, if you're at the grocery store, the serviceman comes to look at your air conditioner in this ungodly heat. Does he have a dog? Talk to him about it. The list goes on and on and on. So, there are so many places. Everybody has a dog. In fact, I think people are in the minority if they don't have a dog or a cat. So there's lots of places. The 3-foot rule, that's another one. Anybody within 3 feet of wherever you are, talk to them, ask them if they have a dog. Share samples if they're interested. Make your list, and most importantly, share the opportunity. As we have said many times, you are being selfish if you do not share the opportunity with others. And it's interesting because we all can say this that have been here for a while. The people you least expect to be your star, your rock star, or want to join the company will be the ones that are interested. So it's important to not judge. Give everybody an opportunity to hear about pottery and to decide if they want to build their business. So then that's why I showed you those sheets. And coaching your team, and I think it's even coaching ourselves. Fill out the sheet. Setting goals, declaring goals and objectives creates a mindset, and a mindset is what's going to create the results. And that's kind of all I have on that. So we've got the promotion, and I'm going to ask each of you, when you either right now or when you get off the call, make a decision, set your goal. What do you want this month? I have a new pet pro. Barbara Carroll, she was traveling, so she's not on. I saw her today, and she was like, I'm going for the 500. I'm getting the rolling bag. And, she'll do it. She was like, and I said, well, you can get it by recruiting. She said, okay, I'll be recruiting. I'm getting that rolling bag. So, that's what it takes. Have fun. It's a lot of fun. This isn't work. This is fun.
It is fun. And I want to kind of add a little bit to what you just said, because Joey, same thing, like Joey yesterday, she proclaimed to her team, she posted on a little group chat that I'm going for the 500. I want this. And then she quickly said, how many 3 for 30s do I need to get to make that happen? Already thinking about, okay, I want this, but what do I need to do to get there? So props to you, Joey, for being the first one that I heard of that's like, I'm in, what do I have to do to get it? So it's as easy as enrolling the 3 for 30 customers, and also sponsoring Pet Pros, because for every Pet Pro you sponsor, as Kathleen said, that's $100 in new PV. So if you sponsor 5, then that's $500 right there. So, mix and match, do a little bit of both the 3 for 30 introductory offer and sponsoring, but loved it, Kathleen. Thank you. Is there anything else you wanted to share before we dive into some other stuff?
Well, me, I could talk forever, but I think that, let me just look real quick.
And this is what's great about working this as a team. Matt can correct me, I can correct Matt, and he can say, oh, you forgot about this, you forgot about that, and that's the benefit of having
I just want to say, I just want one more comment. Really, really, really important. If you are a leader, and each and every one of you on this call, number one, are a leader for yourself. And if you're also a leader for others, it is very important to sit down and work with work with the new people, work with these new pet pros, because remember back when you were a new pet pro, and it's just, if you want to build your team, you really have to work with them and determine where they are and meet them at that place and help them grow their business. I cannot, because we did grow a lot in June, and we want that to to continue. And so with growth, there has to be planning and coaching and all those things. So that's all.
Love it. And I think that, if you have a will, there is a way. And that's part of what I was going to talk about today. So I'm going to just share a few brief comments. Matt's going to share a few brief comments, and then we have our drawing. For those that are here, we quickly entered your names. You're in here. We're going to draw two winners at the end. So what I wanted to highlight was just the Paw Up bonuses. We talked about Amber Sanders, how she's the first one that I'm aware of that has that big of a bonus up for grabs, $15,000. So imagine what that would do for your life. If you were to get $15,000 tomorrow, what would that do for you? What would that look like? Her pet pro that helped her get to 2-star, his name's Timothy Hargett. You've probably seen a little bit about him. He promoted to VP. Last month, he promoted to executive director. So he has, and I'm looking at this Paw Up bonus document here. So does this look familiar? It's been posted everywhere. It's available in our office, in our library, what Kathleen showed you. So look for Paw Up bonuses and you'll find this document. But the first bonus, if you make senior director, that's $500. If you make executive director, that's $750 in bonuses. VP, $2,500. 1-star, $10,000. 2-star, $15,000. And then 3-star is $25,000. So Timothy, when I used him as an example, he promoted last month to executive director. So that's $750. Well, this month he promoted to VP. So he gets $750 plus the $2,500 for VP this month. So how cool is that? I mean, these can stack, you know, if next month, if he gets 1 star, that's $10,000 he gets.
On top of what he's
Yeah,
already
on
in.
top of that. So these are really powerful bonuses. Kathleen mentioned something that's really important. And that is that you've got to decide why you're here to begin with. I think that is the most important thing. Create your list and establish, why are you doing this? You know, and that can change. It might be different today than what it is 2 days from now or 2 years from now. But when you first get involved, you have to decide, why am I here and what am I doing this for? Because there will be roadblocks. There will be things that come up and get in the way of what you want. And you have to decide, is this going to keep me from these dreams and goals that I envisioned? Or am I just going to plow through them and move on and say next? And I've shared many times, the beginning of this business was really, really tough for us. I mean, I had a lot of roadblocks. I had a lot of mental roadblocks. I had some actual roadblocks, you know, a lot of people telling me no. I was so inexperienced, and I had to decide, are my dreams bigger than my excuses? And they are. Our dreams are bigger than our excuses. So I really want to emphasize that. You know, what is it that you're looking for? Is it to help pay a car payment? Is it to help pay, just give some extra money for you every month? Is it to retire you from your current job? Is it to help you pay for your makeup? I've shared this too, but I love it. We have one pet pro that wanted to earn just $100 a month because she's in college and she wanted to help pay for some makeup. She has some really expensive makeup. And so $100 a month was all she was looking for so that she could help pay for that. So whatever it is, whether it's makeup, a utility bill, a car payment, a house payment, you know, to buy the extras, the RVs. For us, it's a cabin. We cannot wait for the day that we have a cabin that you will all be invited to, and we'll celebrate together when that day happens. So you can come, you can hang out, you can veg. It'll be a retreat for pet pros, that's for sure. So that's a lot of why we're doing this, amongst some other reasons too. But just decide and commit. Preschool tuition, love it, Mary. Thank you. What else? I would love to hear, Mary. I'm so glad you said that. What else is driving you to do this? I know some of yours, but I would love for you to volunteer and comment yourself. So why, you know, what is it that's driving you? Now these bonuses, these pot-up bonuses, quit your job, Joey, love it.
Me too.
Yeah, Matt too, Matt too. Stay-at-home dog,
tired.
stay, love it, love it, love that. These are great. Keep telling us. This is so fun. Freedom, financial freedom, extra spending money for fun stuff. I love that too. That's honestly what mine started out as. It was Christmas time and we were kind of struggling financially. We could make ends meet, but I'm like, man, it would sure be nice to have some extra money. So that's what ours started, and it just evolved as I saw the vision and saw, wow, this is possible. So with these pot bonuses, I'll just clarify a couple things so that you're aware. Now, you earn the bonus, but it's paid out in installments. So if we use the Timothy example, he ranked as executive director last month. So he got one installment of $250. And every time he makes the rank, he gets his other installments. So it's in 3 installments. So $750 is broken into 3 pieces of $250. How does that work? Yeah, $750. Okay, I'm like, I gotta do my math.
Payments of $250.
Yeah. So he got one last month. He made that rank again. So he got that again this month. And if he makes executive director or higher title next month, he gets his 3rd and last installment of that $750. Same thing with VP. That's going to be paid out in 5 consecutive payments of $500. So he'll get $500 this month. If he hits VP again next month, he'll get another $500 and so forth until he's hit his 5. So just wanted to clarify, this is not like one and done. It encourages that behavior of maintaining your title. So Matt and I are shooting for 3-star. I mean, $25,000 could make a really, really big impact.
Big difference.
That gets us 10 times closer to a cabin than ever before. So $25,000 closer to a cabin. So love it. I love the comments coming through. Let's have Matt. So that's really all I wanted to emphasize was the pot bonuses. Kathleen mentioned that in your Fast Start, there's some bonuses up for grabs. And so what a great time to be able to take advantage of Fast Start bonuses and pot up bonuses if you're within that criteria. And it's totally doable. Marcy proved she double promoted in 1 month. So it can be done. So thanks for that inspiration, Marcy, right?
So as part of this, we put into place a lot of opportunities and a lot of tools and a lot of things that you can reach out and utilize us for, and things that you can hopefully we do to help you achieve your goals. And a couple of those opportunities are 3-way calls. You know, if you have a prospect and you want to talk to them, and you want a little bit of help, or you want to support, or just, a second voice on the line to lend credibility to what you're saying in the business and the products and anything else, please reach out. Trish and I are both available to assist on three-way calls. And there are scripts available in the library if, like Kathleen said, you want to practice role playing. You can do that. We can do that with you. One other exciting opportunity is live next Tuesday at 5:30. That'll be 6:30 Mountain Time, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. Roger is coming to Salt Lake City. So we are putting on a Palooza here, and we will broadcast that over Facebook Live. So you can either be here in Utah, or if that's not in the cards, join via Facebook. We'd love to have you. We'd love to see you, and we'd love to just feel your presence there with us. So again, next Tuesday, 5:30 Pacific, across the time zones. Also, another tool is the tip of the day each week. Tricia goes live at 9, 10, 11, starting 9 Pacific, 10 Mountain Time, and of course, across the time zones, live on the 5-Star Facebook page, and she gives a tip each week. Great place to be if you're looking for a little bit of advice, a little bit of help, maybe something to spark something in you or your business. Don't miss it. It's a good time to hear a great tip. Then there's also the Thursday night training call put on by the home office, and that's at 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock Pacific, of course, 7, 8, 9 across the time zones. And again, a wealth of information and knowledge. It's not always the home office staff putting that on. Sometimes it's the VPs, sometimes it's the home office staff. But again, you don't want to miss it. That's part of New Pet Pro training. So if you're a new Pet Pro, be there. Lots of good stuff. And then, of course, the Friday Power Hour. And again, that's also at 8 Pacific, 9, 10, 11, so on and so forth. And that's a 1 hour time to basically work the business and focus no matter what your day's like. It's a 1 hour power hour that you can focus on making those follow-up calls, role playing, making your list, brainstorming, meditating, reaching out, doing all those things that you think during the rest of the week, oh, I'm just so busy, or, oh, I don't have time for that. This is a dedicated 1 hour power hour that you can do all of that, whatever you feel like is most important for you and your business.
It's really effective. I mean, it's really, we have a great time. We get a lot of business done in that hour. So it's really, really effective. And I've had a lot of great things come within that power hour. Now, I do want to highlight all these things that we're telling you will be available on What's Up Wednesday. I make a post every Wednesday that has all of this information.
All the same information.
Links and times and things, but we like to highlight it on the call because it's important. And these are things that really are put in place to help you and empower you to grow your businesses. So.
And then, of course, last and not least is PawFest. I hope you all know about PawFest. I hope you're all registered, and I hope you're all planning on coming, because it's going to be incredible. Not just from a knowledge standpoint or what the home office is going to put on, but also we have plans up our sleeve as well in conjunction with Kathleen, and we don't want you to miss it. But this is the last week for registration. Okay, Friday the 6th is the last day that you can register for that. It's $199 is the registration fee. Although if you were a new Pet Pro that signed up during the month of June for the $1, it's $99 for you.
Luckies.
So half price, basically.
Yeah.
It may feel like an investment. You may think to yourselves, geez, $200, that's a lot of money. 2-3 days, that's a lot of time. I just don't have it. But if you're serious about building your business, if you're serious about learning and growing
and building friendships and
meeting all these faces.
Yeah, $299. I was just going to say that actually.
Thank you, Marcy. Appreciate
so if
the
you're
correction.
still in your fast start, it's $199.
That's right.
If you're out of your fast start, it's $299. If you enrolled in June, it's $99. So 3 different options. New pet, hopefully that clears it up. But thank you, Marcy. You're absolutely right.
But either way, it's an investment. And if you want to take your business to the next level, progress, learn some incredible things, meet the most incredible people, the salt of the earth people, you want to be at PawFest. It's where you want to be. It's what you want to be doing. So don't forget, if you haven't registered already, please do by Friday. And we hope to see you there because it's
Yeah.
going to be a really, really, really good time.
It sure will. So
All right, drawing
Kathleen,
time.
well, anything that we missed, Kathleen, anything that we want to highlight or anybody else? Make sure we've kept you. And we are recording this. Somebody, I think Carolyn asked, are we recording this. Yes, we are. It's recording
Yep.
as we speak. So
We'll post it.
Tricia, if we are, I don't know.
no, I think we're good. We covered the incentive for this month. Who's going for what? I made the post about it. So most of you, I think, have commented. But Kathleen's going for the extra large. We're going for the
We're
extra
going for
large.
it. Sure.
I saw one new pet pro that made a comment of going for the small, which I love. I love. It's like, hey, extra large. Jen saying extra large. I love that. I'm a big believer in setting a minimum target outrageous goal. So I would say the minimum goal would be small. Everybody set that goal that they go for the small. They just get any amount of new PV, and then the target might be the medium. And then the outrageous goal would be the extra large.
The bigger
So
the
the
better.
bigger the better.
Love
Yeah,
it.
love it. So great. So I love, we want to meet you where you are. So if the small is what you're going for, great. Just because you're hearing all of us say extra large doesn't mean you need to do that. But does our own new order count? Yes, your own new, if you just
Sure
joined
does.
this month, if you are a brand new pet pro that joined this month in the month of July, any orders that you place for you personally will count as new PV. Yes. So great question. Okay, you ready to draw?
Okay.
Any questions? This is your last chance to have
Holding up the
questions. So if
pottery
there's any
mug.
more, be sure and type them in. Okay, so prize number 1. And if you could PM me, private message me your address, that will save me some time. So, oh man, prize number 1.
Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
Carol Ingram, way to go.
Carol Ingram, yay!
Can you see the name? Whoa, my messy handwriting. Carol's number 1. So Carol, if you could PM me your address, I'm going to send you a prize.
Drawing number 2.
Kim Gillette, it's probably going to be Kim. She wins everything. That girl, she's so lucky. Let's see. Oh, Tammy.
Tammy.
It's Tammy. Sorry, Kim. It's not you this time. There's Tammy. Yay. Must be present to win, and both of you are present.
Both of you are present.
So good job. So Tammy, if you could PM me your address, I will get you something too in the mail. Thank you so much for joining us today, you guys. We do this the first Tuesday of every month. So put that in your calendar. It's a great place to come together as a team. Make sure you mark your calendars for next Tuesday when we go live with Roger. You definitely want to add your prospects to that event. Add any prospects you have, put them there, put them in the event. And that way when we go live, they'll be seeing Roger talk about his vision, the company, the products. There's just nothing like hearing from Roger. So you definitely want your people there. So until then, we'll see you next week. Have a great week. Have a happy 4th of July.
Enjoy your friends and family. Enjoy the fireworks. Have a great holiday, you guys.
Yeah, well, take care. We'll see you later.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.